Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me today on the Divine Messages podcast. My name is Karina and I am a psychic medium out of Calgary, Alberta. Today's episode is about worthiness. One of the biggest manifesting blocks we create is through the thoughts and feelings of unworthiness. Those simple questions that run through your head such as, who am I to have such good things in my life? Am I deserving of this? Am I good enough to attract what it is that I desire? And when you feel that you are not worthy, it doesn't feel good at all because that is not in alignment with your soul. Your soul only wants you to be content, at peace, and feeling deserving of good things. And when you become out of alignment with your soul's high vibration, there becomes a disconnect that is creating a negative emotion, but that emotion of unworthiness cannot manifest unless you are thinking thoughts that create this feeling. There is an emotional scale list that ranks emotions from 1 to 22. Unworthiness is ranked number 21 alongside insecurity and guilt. The emotions that rank the lowest are fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness. These emotions are at the very bottom of the emotional scale, and they carry the lowest vibrations. The scale can be viewed as somewhat of a ladder. Each time you stabilize a new emotion, you move up the scale or ladder to a new high vibrational level. So let's go through the emotional guidance scale from numbers 1 to 22. Number 1, joy, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, and love. Number 2, passion. Number 3, enthusiasm, eagerness, and happiness. Number 4, positive expectation, belief. Number 5, optimism. Number 6, hopefulness. Number 7, contentment. Number 8, boredom. Number 9, pessimism. Number 10, frustration, irritation, and impatience. Number 11, overwhelmment, feeling overwhelmed. Number 12, disappointment. Number 13, doubt. Number 14, worry. Number 15, blame. Number 16, discouragement. Number 17, anger. Number 18, revenge. Number 19, hatred and rage. Number 20, jealousy. Number 21, insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness. Number 22, fear, grief, desperation, despair, and powerlessness. The closer we are to number 1, joy, appreciation, empowerment, freedom, and love, the more easily we attract what we want that is good. The lower we are on the scale, such as number 22, the fear, grief, desperation, despair, and powerlessness, we also attract more of the same. If you are on the lower end of the scale, it's important to climb that ladder. You cannot force yourself to be happy when you aren't. When you are in a low vibration, forcing yourself to jump into that high vibration will not feel genuine and may not resonate with you. That can leave you feeling frustrated and lost and perhaps even worse off than you already were. We have to climb that ladder slowly, just taking one step at a time. It's important to remember that every emotion you feel is also the energy that you emit. If you are joyful, peaceful, and empowered, you attract like-minded people and situations to you. But if you are feeling guilt, fear, or unworthiness, you will also attract that same energy as well. Your thoughts really do create your reality. And if you are saying to yourself every day that you don't deserve that job or that romantic partner and on, you will continue to attract those same negative people and situations to you. The emotion of unworthiness cannot manifest unless you are thinking thoughts that create this feeling. Worthiness is simply a vibration, and it doesn't need to be viewed as something more than that. You do not need to relive your past and blame your unworthiness on the actions of others. You can stop using thoughts and words that keep you bound to that energy. And yes, others have influenced your life and left you with a feeling of low self-esteem, and you don't feel worthy or deserving of good things. But you and only you are the one that has allowed yourself to stay in that vibration. It's statements like, I only meet partners that treat me badly, or I can never get that raise. You are stating to the universe that you do not deserve any more than what you have been given. Those phrases that you continuously use, such as, nothing ever goes my way, or bad things always happen to me, those are phrases that have been used out of habit. and that habit has become a practiced vibration. And unless you consciously choose to free yourself from that habit, you will continue to create feelings of unworthiness. For most of my life, I was in that low vibration, never truly feeling good enough for anyone or anything. I believed that I only deserved bad things and negative experiences. I always anticipated the worst, and the worst would happen. I truly felt that I didn't deserve to live a happy life, which in turn left me with a feeling of extremely low self-esteem. And yes, I was criticized and ridiculed by my family for my looks and sensitive personality. And if I wanted to, I could continue on blaming them for my past experiences for feelings of low self-worth and self-esteem. But I've become fully aware that I need to now create my own reality. I finally feel I deserve great things in life. I feel worthy of happiness, and I finally feel confident, strong, and beautiful. And now, instead of beating myself up for being such a sensitive, emotional person, I now honor my soul. I finally believe that I deserve a life that is full of blessings. I am not my past self. I have evolved, grown, and strengthened my soul, and I choose to live the rest of my life with a sense of pride and love for all that I am. So how have I been doing that, and what can you do to improve your self-worth? Well, let's go through some of the ways that can help you to start believing in yourself and feeling deserving of good things. Number 1. No matter what you have done or not done in your past, you are still worthy of love and a good life. In order to achieve a high sense of self-worth, you must take responsibility for your mistakes and forgive yourself for past choices. Learn from them and choose to do better. Be confident and proud of all that you have achieved with grace and humility. Number 2. Affirm that things do not define you. No matter what clothes you wear, what car you drive, or the fancy things you do or do not have, those things lose value or break down over time, and someday they won't even matter. You can't take any of those things with you when you cross over, so it's important to focus on what is important. To me, that is how you treat others and how you help people in need. Being able to put your head down at night feeling proud of yourself for the person that you have chose to be is what matters most. Number 3, allow yourself to feel whatever you are feeling. To create self-worth, it's important to sit with your emotions without feeling guilty about them. So if you are angry, be angry. Don't deny yourself of feeling deeply, but also don't stay there. Feel it and then choose to let it go. Number 4, it's not about what happens, it's about how you respond to what happens. Life is never going to be easy, and there will always be lessons, some great and some that are downright awful. But what can lower your worth is continuing to view yourself as a victim. No one can have power over you unless you allow them to. Take only the lessons from the situation and choose to let everything else go. Number 5, do what you love and love what you do. To feel worthy, you must love all that you do in your life. Take care of your own needs first, because you can only love and help others to the extent that you love and help yourself. Believe in fair trade and equal exchange so that you aren't left feeling used or taken for granted. Do what you can with a loving heart, and good things will come back to you. Number 6, every day find something to be grateful for. Not every day is going to be a great day. That is part of life. But finding even something so little to be grateful for will help you to have even more to be grateful for. It's pretty easy to feel grateful when things seem to be going well in life, but the true challenge is to find things to be thankful for when life is difficult. But try anyways. For every self-loving and empowering thought that you do have, there should also be an action step to accompany it. Here's a little self-worth checklist that you can start using either every day, once a week, or even once a month. The goal is to feel deserving on every level, and one action step is all it takes to get the ball rolling. Number 1, eat a healthy, well-balanced, high-vibrational diet. Number 2, exercise to burn off negative energy. Number 3, minimize your alcohol intake. Number 4, say no to invites that you do not have the energy for or that do not interest you. Number 5, write out your thoughts and feelings in a private journal. Truly state how you feel so that you aren't bottling up your emotions. Number 6, stop saying sorry for things that are not your fault. Number 7, meditate to clear your head. Number 8, learn to ask others for help. You cannot do everything yourself. Number 9, use positive affirmations so that you slowly start to believe in yourself. And number 10, learn something new that will make you feel proud of yourself. No matter what you have experienced in your past, no matter who hurt you, it's time to take your power back. For all of the times that you felt stripped of your self-worth, choose to find it again. You do not have to replay the old story of your past. You can choose to create a future that you would like by telling yourself that you do deserve the best that life has to offer. Believe that you deserve your soulmate, job, or happy, peaceful life that you are dreaming about. Believe that you are good enough, smart, beautiful, worthy, and loved. So I want to leave you all with this today. If you are feeling like you are worthless, unimportant, unloved, or ignored, try using these daily affirmations to help you turn your mindset around. The more that you use them, the more that you will start to believe them, and that is when you begin to manifest great things in your life. So here we go. I am special. I love myself. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of happiness. I am worthy of success. I have the power to create the life that I want. I believe in myself. I am enough, and I attract wonderful things into my life. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today on the Divine Messages podcast, and I hope that you will all now start to believe and manifest wonderful new experiences, love, peace, and most importantly, a strong sense of self-worth. Please bear in mind that the perspectives and opinions represented in this podcast are based solely on the Divine Messages interpretations. We can in no way be held responsible for the actions of our followers.